Hello, Mr. Weber. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Hello. So the Halloween season is starting. Are you ready for the festivities?
Absolutely.
You are. So I heard that downtown Philly is actually having their 14th annual Halloween parade. Are you going with like family and friends?
No, I stay away from that craziness.
Oh, you do? Will you be
Yeah.
on full? Will you be full on candy like me?
Yeah. Kind of like traffic, unless it's just at my
really?
store.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Do you have a lot of trick-or-treaters come in like free candy? Try to say candy?
No.
No. Okay, yeah, that's good though. So first of all, I want to thank you so much for meeting with me today. I know that you're a busy man, so 15 minutes is huge for me and you. And so basically, you know, I'm the salesperson for Marathon Petroleum in Northwest Ohio. And just to remind you, my goal is to not only grow your gas sales, but also your convenience store sales. So that's my goal for today. I have an agenda set up. And so with this, I will run through this, agenda, let you know, what we'll be doing today. But I want to remind you that you can stop me at any time. Feel free to interrupt, ask any questions, clarification.
Perfect.
Does that sound good to you?
Yep.
Alrighty, great. So first, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. And then I'm going to provide some solutions based off your feedback. I'm really happy that we spoke on the phone previously, so I'm happy that you're interested in a program to grow your sales.
Yep.
That's the overall goal. And so at the end of this meeting, I hope that we can get things rolling and that we will be able to implement something for you.
Great.
So I'm going to start with the questions. But first, I'm going to clarify current numbers and make sure that they're okay in case I need to adjust anything. So you're right now you're bringing in about $50,000 a month. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, in sales?
Correct.
All right, great. And then you're having about a 20% profit margin?
Yeah, overall average, yeah.
Okay, great. So are you the primary decision maker? Any other influences that I should know about? You are? Okay, all right. And then the majority of the sales that you've been having are not gas. They've actually been in the convenience store sales. So what is bringing in a lot of profit and what is not?
I mean, gas sales are still high. It's just
Okay.
not a lot of profit margin on the gas sales.
Okay.
Inside the store, it depends on the product mix on the profit margin.
Mhm.
Your candy sales are going to be your highest profit margin at about 40%.
Okay.
Gas is lower than that, about 5 or less percent.
Wow, okay.
Beers at about 15% profit margin, and then
Okay.
really most of the stuff inside the store is between 10 to 40% profit margin.
Okay. So you would say overall that food is bringing you more inside of your convenience stores?
Yeah, candy right now.
Candy.
I don't really have
Yeah.
the food
The
offering.
food. Okay.
quite
Oh,
yet.
okay. Would you be interested in that? Is having food inside the stores?
Yeah, definitely.
Food? Okay, great. And so who is your biggest customer? I know that you're close to a residential area. So what more?
It's a mix, depends on the time of the day.
Time of the day,
So,
okay.
early in the morning, you have your construction workers stopping in before they
Okay.
go to their work site. They'll get pop and candy and chips
Okay.
and stuff like that, and then kind of your afternoon rush is people going home from school
Yeah.
or work. And stuff like that. So really
Yeah.
anyone that can drive is coming in, but
Okay.
you see the biggest wave in the morning and afternoon.
Okay, great. And have you had any suggestions from customers about implementing fast food, or has that been an idea? I know that you just recently
Yeah, I
mentioned
mean,
that.
I secured a loan to implement a food service
Mhm.
offering about a month ago and really focus on a pizza offering.
Yeah, okay.
So I've looked at like Papa John's, Little
Mhm.
Caesars, and I've narrowed it down to Hunt Brothers Pizza,
Yep.
just because there's no royalty fees or franchise fees with that
Mhm.
program,
Mm-hmm.
and relatively low cost of investment to implement, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously everyone loves pizza,
Yeah.
and they have breakfast pizza, so
Okay.
to help out with that construction
Okay.
clientele, I think the pizza offering, breakfast pizza offering would be really strong.
Okay. Well, thank you for all of that feedback. That's very helpful for the decision and solutions that I'm trying to think of right now. Is there anything else that you want to cover specifically in this meeting, or any questions, concerns of some sort?
No, I mean, I guess the only other thing is the previous $20,000 investment. On
Okay.
the coffee bar,
Mhm.
the beer cooler, and the ATM machine.
Yes.
Let's see, implemented 6 months ago, and it just
Mhm.
really hasn't lived up to the expectations that we discussed in
Mhm.
the past.
Yeah.
Hoping to have that ROI in 6 months. It's looking to be more like 2 years at this point.
Okay. Yeah, which I'm very sorry to hear that. But that's why I'm here today, because we're going to change all of that. So basically, what you offered me was that you're having sales with candy, beer, food. You're still getting gas sales. You provided me with your customers, construction workers, different people. It depends on the time of day, basically. You're looking into pizza right now. And also, you want to be able to make an investment that will have a end result.
Yep.
All right, great. So I actually do have a solution for you. So this is the Crispy Crunch chicken program. Marathon, and here's a packet for you. This has everything actually in it, but due to your time and everything, there's specific things that I'm going to touch on. But just first to bring up, I just want to say some basic benefits that we'll have. So it's going to generate more traffic flow. With you being an entrepreneur and everything, this is a completely customizable program. And so in here, you're able to design from the menu. You have a variety, as you said, you have different people buying beer, candy, different things. So they'll be able to have this. And you mentioned construction workers with graphics. So you'll be able to customize from the aprons to the napkins, everything. So I know that's huge with you being an entrepreneur. And also, when it comes to gas prices, you will be able to not only grow with, implementing crispy crunchy chicken, you will also be able to grow, it will be a domino effect. So your gas prices will lift up when it comes to you implemented a coffee bar off of my suggestion. So those will be able to grow. You'll be able to make it back, but also be able to grow those specific things. And so just to get to the thing that everybody loves, I'm going to get to numbers because you want those hardcore facts. And so right here on page 19, actually, sorry. So here I have numbers for you. And so right now you're bringing in about $50,000 a month. So with implementing this program, you'll be able to bring in about roughly $4,200 more dollars. And then in total, that would probably be $60,000 a month, roughly, just because I'm also being able to grow the other parts of the store. So that's going to be able to, have a larger profit margin. That's going to be huge. Everything's going to succeed. And so do you have any questions right now? Nothing? Okay, well right here I actually have a graph with your numbers, and as you can see you have these smaller graphs. These smaller bars are your current numbers, and with implementing this you're going to be able to grow all of these in different factors, different parts of the store, and this also has gas included in that. And so with implementing crispy crunchy chicken, I think you will be able to grow, be able to profit. I have these hardcore numbers for you, and just a little insight myself being from BG, I was able to, we have a marathon there, and Randy Johnson, which is the marathon owner, I don't know if you know him or not, but he just recently implemented this, and so I had him, he did it about 4 months ago, and so with this I had him actually provide you with an email stating facts. He's I always think it's great to have somebody who's in a similar position as you be able to speak on, the numbers, their success rate, and also like you have in scenario 2 right here, you don't have the kitchen and everything. So with this, it will just be $35,000. I know you have a $50,000 loan, and so you'll still have $15,000 to be flexible with. So $35,000, I think that would be a great investment. You have Randy Johnson here that has facts. He did the same exact thing, was in the same exact position. And I also have his contact info in there, so you can reach out to him, not just coming from somebody who's selling it, but somebody who also has grown their own gas station. And I also want to remind you that your success is my success. So I want to be able to grow the store and be throughout this journey with you. Is there, you have questions?
Did the estimates of $20,000 in sales on a monthly basis, is that something that Marathon or Crispy Crunchy can stand behind? Now we want to grow as a partnership together, so that's something that Marathon can stand behind. When it comes
to $20,000
in sales
annually,
monthly.
Okay, so $20,000 not monthly, but we can do right now. See, this is saying $4,200 monthly.
Oh, that's net income.
Oh yeah.
So can we guarantee $4,200 net income?
Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, my thoughts. But yes, that's what we can guarantee. So we have the exact numbers right here. Okay. But when it does come to monthly, we can guarantee $20,000. Sorry, I read those numbers wrong. So we have those numbers there, and so that's something that we can promise you. Okay. And another thing that I can promise is that we can have this up and rolling in 30 days. So there won't be that long process of 6 months construction. You can't, people can't get in the store. None of that. 30 days, we can get it rolling, and that's my goal today, is to get something signed, get it up and rolling, be able to contact with me. Is there do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I mean, I guess my main concern with the fried chicken program versus a pizza program is implementing a fryer inside the store. Not only do I not know how to run a fryer, or my employees know how to run a fryer, but also the smell. If you're running a grease type of through a convenience store, I feel like it's gonna smell like a grease pit inside my store. Yeah. That was kind of the reason why I was leaning towards pizza rather than fried chicken.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. And as you mentioned earlier, there will be no fees with this, no franchise fees of that sort. So that's another thing that we have when it comes to pizza. But when it comes to the grease, so with these ovens, well, above the fryers, there's going to be a fan going. So they'll be able to get, things moving and everything, just so your store is not smelling like that. I understand completely what you're saying, but we've actually implemented something in the fryers to where you're not having that smell, that constant smell of grease. It's moving things around, be able to flow air in and out. So I understand what you're saying. We also have where when the chicken is done, you're able to put it in it's like a warmer of some sort. So it's not just sitting out, be able to soak. It will be in this locked box and it will be on the side. So that's there for you. And that's also in here for you to look at and everything. Is there anything else you want me to go in depth with?
I guess the training element. I mean, is there training provided to help my employees and myself how to run a fryer? Yeah, there is. I know that you mentioned about hiring a third person, correct? Yeah. So you only need 2 people to run this. Okay. Not a lot at all. You can still be at the front counter and everything. You'll have 2 people there. We provide training when it comes to videos, in-depth videos, such as YouTube of some sort. And your workers will be able to watch these videos. It's 1-day training, real minimum, real straight to the point. And also, like I said, I will be there with you during this process. So if you need me to step in, I'm willing to do that and sacrifice some time for you for sure. Okay.
And
then I guess to drive the incremental traffic that you were talking about, getting the new business, and how will customers know that I'm a Crispy Crunchy site now? I mean, especially ones that aren't just driving by my store. Is there a way to attract people within the community, or that are driving outside of the city to know that I'm actually, sounds like myself and the one up in BG or the Crispy Crunchy locations? Yeah, so with you going ahead with this, we will actually spread that to BG. So he will also be promoting your business as well, because you're a part of this Crispy Crunchy family now. And also there will be signs outside, not just like you said in the stores, but in different areas when it comes to Marathon Petroleum, different gas stations. Even if they don't have that, they will lead you to your store. We also have social media. As we know, that's huge right now. Yep. So that will spread, and we will also make it known across the Crispy Crunchy family. We will send out, let's say, an email or even a letter and let them know that you're on the market now, and make it clear to everyone that you are here and that you are you're in business. Yeah. Does that sound good? Yeah. Alrighty, great. So I actually do have a contract for you. Okay. If you feel comfortable with signing this, I would love that to get things up and rolling. But any more questions? Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, I guess before I sign a contract, recognizing it's $35,000 investment, I would prefer to maybe meet with, what's his name, Randy? Yes. Johnson, maybe spend a day up at his site. Yeah. Okay. Maybe do a taste test as well to make sure the smell isn't an issue up there, and just really get the feel of the location that's already implemented the program. Yeah, for sure. And when you come to taste, while you're speaking of taste test, I actually have a coupon for you to use up at Randy Johnson's Marathon Petroleum. So that coupon, you're able to go and buy chicken and be able to taste it, get that site. But I would love that for sure. So feel free to contact me. And we will definitely, this is the beginning of business for sure. And so I hope that we're able to implement this rather soon. Do you have a time that you want to talk, or next week maybe?
Talk about? Okay, great. Yeah. Any specific day or time?
Next Wednesday.
All right, great. Great. I will email you before, and I can't wait to talk with you. Thanks, Mr. Rapper.
Thank you.
All right. Have a nice day.